Dome Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's move up to the heavyweights. Best thing when we want to talk about boxing, talk about the heavyweights. We've been having a lot of things going on this year. Some heavyweights just coming off the big fight, Dillian White, Joseph Parker. People thought Dillian beat him easily. I had Parker up by a round. People think I'm crazy or whatever. That's why I don't look at fights in the same language I speak. If I can find something else, I'm just gonna be looking. But it's interesting fights. We had the negotiation with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, and all those things going on. We had the resurgence or the comeback of Tyson Fury against Sefery. A lot of stuff going on. Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz knocking people out with precision, right? So everybody's doing their thing. We got the Anthony Joshua Povetkin fight coming on the 22nd of September, right? So heavyweight division is basically, throwing down, right? Booming. But the linear champ, that's very important. You're going to be hearing a lot of that coming soon. It's going to start irking people in a minute. But the linear champ, Tyson Fury, right? He's not only back, he's going to be fighting again against Pinata coming up soon. Real soon, matter of fact. I'll tell y'all about the next video. But the thing is, the news of the day is Tyson Fury has stated, and Deontay Wilder's confirmed, that they're deep in negotiations for a fight coming in December. That's great news, period. Right? That's going to be a good fight regardless if, let's see if it happens first. But if you're not, that's for the real Undisputed Championship of the world. That's why that's going to be. That's what they're going to be saying. I'm going to tell you already. Tyson Fury is not going to let anyone forget that he's the linear champ. And for those who don't know what that is, that's the guy who beats the main guy. No matter what happens to all the other stuff. He beat Vladimir Klitschko, and Vladimir Klitschko hadn't been beat in close to 10 years. Linear champ, all the belts were his. Everyone else, he had to lay those belts down. If it's the WBO, the IBF, or the WBA, those were all Tyson Fury's belts. And he ain't going to let nobody forget that. Linear champ. So if the linear champ fights against the WBC champ Deontay Wilder, that's all the belts on the line. Symbolically for sure, right? So that's what they're going to sell that fight is. And plus they got a little beef. Now, actually, these two guys like each other a little bit because they both are fighters. Tyson Fury is like, man, I'm sick of Brits running away, right? This is what he said. I told you in another video. I'm sick of that stuff. He said straight up, well, Joshua was running. He got no time. If you don't fight for 50 million, then you don't fight for anything. That's what bottom line was. What he's talking about. So let's see if y'all gonna be calling him a yank. Tyson Fury is gonna put these Brits in a conundrum. It's gonna happen. Watch what I tell you. Domadamas back at it in a conundrum because they're gonna have to figure out. We've been totally Joshua. What we gonna do now? Fury's back because Fury's gonna tell you that Joshua has belts that are his. So how you gonna feel about that? We're gonna find out. That's what interests me. That's why this fight is good because I already know it's gonna irk some people, right? Because actually Deontay Wilder has no one to fight, right? He has no one to fight. There's no one interested, right? I think even I heard somebody say, I didn't see the article. Somebody, Tony Bellew, said Deontay Wilder is the most unknown heavyweight ever. Which is interesting, right? It's interesting. I mean, maybe you mean on the island because Frank Bruno. I mean, Deontay Wilder is known more than Frank Bruno, and Frank Bruno is celebrated in England. You understand what I'm saying? So it's relative. I seen Rockman, the Ruizes of the world. There's a lot of heavyweights that weren't famous, right? Deontay Wilder is probably just because hey, people ain't into boxing that much, but they getting to know him. And that somebody not taking 50 million, that helps, right? So when these two fight, it's a big fight. And that's what's going to irk some people, right? Watch, you see it's going to start being some funny comments about, this fight happening because actually Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder is a huge fight, no matter where. And I don't think they're going to have issues of where. This fight is going to probably happen. Now, when you come to the fight itself, let's wait to see. Because December is a long, long time. I already know what Tyson Fury is going to try to do, right? He's going to just try to maul the guy. But up until now, let's just wait and see what happens. right? The linear champ is back, you know what I mean? And it's really good because most of those belts, when you're talking about the belts, when Anthony Joshua fought Klitschko, most of you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys are coming in the comment sections writing things, then you should also be knowledgeable of what you're writing. You do know that WBA title should not even been on the line. Klitschko requested that to happen. There's no merit there. So that belt should have been out somewhere. So they were able to fight for those two belts, or two belts, right? Because the WBO, Andy Ruiz and Parker fought, right? For also a vacant title. Now, nobody's trying to, downplay, you got to be in position to fight for a vacant title. Okay, so it's not like, we're pulling somebody from rank number 12 against number 50. No, you got to be ranked. So, you did fight for vacant titles, but you didn't beat the guy. Now, most of the time you say, well, he wasn't there. I couldn't beat the guy, right? That would be the logic. And that would be a good argument for Anthony Joshua, now wouldn't it? Right? I agree. But I agree also that if a Deontay Wilder doesn't fight a Povetkin because he's doped, then he would get credit for that. Or if a Deontay Wilder doesn't get credit for fighting Anthony Joshua, but trying to offer him $50 million to fight him somewhere, right? Then he's going to get credit for that. So I'll use the same logic for everyone. That's the point there. You know what I mean? I'm saying, because right now you got people coming around talking about, hey, Deontay Wilder, need to sign the contract. Because Eddie Hearn got y'all over there. Boy, you think it's about Walking Dead up in here? Boy, Eddie Hearn got y'all up there talking about signing the contract. Now, the funny thing about it is, if you just come in, of course, yeah, sign the contract. But these people that are saying that have been around and understand that your boy Anthony Joshua got offered $50 million. What kind of pin did you need there? You guys still using feathers? Because if Deontay Wilder needs a pin now, what kind of pin did you need then? Right? It's the same thing. Shoot, you need a pin. Right? That contract was better. There was more money on the table for everybody involved. And they come up with something. But what was it? I got to fight for my fans at home. You did that every time. Can't leave for a minute. You go over there to visit. And you said on tape that you want to fight in Vegas. What else? You got the $50 million you asked for. You got Vegas you asked for. So was anybody saying the same people that saying pin now? Show me when you said that you said the same thing, a pin then after $50 million. If you did that, then you're consistent. If not, something's wrong with you. But really, literally, something is wrong with you. Don't ever love nobody that much. I've already said that 1,000 times. So back to the top of this. This is very interesting for everybody. Tyson Fury, the lineal champ, he's back. He's going to have another fight, but he is deep in negotiations with Deontay Wilder because he's going to knock that bum Spark out. That's what he said. And I ain't got to even say nothing what Deontay Wilder said because it doesn't even matter. Because he ain't scared of nobody. And I firmly believe that. So we might have a fight on our hands with no negotiation problems. Wouldn't that be a breath of fresh air? Dope Sports Talk. Worldwide. I'm out of here, y'all.